There's a good chance you ate one of these foods this morning, and you probably felt good about it, like you were doing the right thing. For most of your life, you were. But something changes after 60. Quietly, without any warning label. A handful of foods that used to be good for you slowly start working against you. Not junk food, not the obvious stuff. I'm talking about the ones on the healthy list. And the fifth one is sitting in most kitchens right now, completely harmless on its own, but mixed with a common medication, it can actually be dangerous. Quick thing before we start. I'm not here to scare you off your favorite foods or sell you some 12-step longevity diet. This is about small, specific swaps, the kind that protect your muscles, your heart, and your independence, without turning breakfast into a science project. Give me the next few minutes, and I promise you'll look at your own plate a little differently. So let's start with the meal almost everyone thinks they're already getting right. Toast, a bowl of cereal, maybe a glass of orange juice. For years, this was the picture of a sensible, light breakfast. Here's the problem. A slice of toast has about 3 grams of protein. That bowl of cereal? Barely more. So you start your day with almost no protein at all. When you're 30, your body shrugs that off. After 60, it can't. You're losing muscle now, roughly 1% a year, sometimes more. And muscle is what keeps you steady on the stairs, out of a walker, out of the hospital after a fall. Doctors call the muscle loss sarcopenia. I call it the reason people suddenly get old in a single year. And here's the twist most people never hear. After 60, your body actually gets worse at using protein. So you don't just need the same amount, you need more of it. And you need it early in the day. Aim for around 25 to 30 grams at breakfast. That's 2 or 3 eggs. A bowl of Greek yogurt? Cottage cheese, if you can make peace with it. Your muscles are quietly asking for it every single morning. Most people just never got the message. But protein is only half the story. The next one hides somewhere you'd never think to look. The shelf marked low fat. For about 30 years, fat was the villain. Low fat, fat-free, light, it all sounded like the responsible choice. So here's what the food companies did. They pulled the fat out, and to make it taste like food again, they poured sugar in. Look at a little cup of flavored low-fat yogurt sometime. Some of them carry close to 20 grams of sugar. That's dessert wearing a health food costume. And after 60, keeping your blood sugar steady is already harder than it used to be, so a sweet, healthy snack is doing the opposite of what you think. Here's the part that still surprises people. The fat was never really the enemy. A plain, full-fat yogurt keeps you fuller, keeps your blood sugar calmer, and doesn't need the sugar to taste good. So flip the carton over. If the sugar number is bigger than the protein number, that's not breakfast. That's a candy bar with good marketing. Now here's one that's gonna sting a little. Because for years, they told you it was actually good for your heart. A glass of red wine a day. Good for the heart, right? You've heard it 1,000 times. I heard it too. Well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, that one didn't hold up. When researchers went back and looked at the old studies more carefully, the wine drinkers live longer. Story mostly fell apart. It turned out a lot of the people counted as non-drinkers had quit because they were already sick. In 2023, the World Health Organization put it about as bluntly as an official body ever does. When it comes to alcohol, there is no safe amount. And after 60, it hits differently anyway. Your body breaks it down slower, so the same glass lands harder than it did at 40. It bumps into common medications, it wrecks your sleep quietly, it nudges up your risk of a fall. I'm not going to tell you to pour it all down the sink. You're an adult, it's your life. Just don't drink it because you think it's medicine. It isn't. It never really was. Speaking of things hiding in plain sight, go open your fridge. There's a good chance the next one is right there in the deli drawer. Sliced turkey, ham, roast beef from the deli counter. It feels like the smart choice, doesn't it? Lean, easy, actual protein, which, after that first one, I know you're now looking for. So what's the catch? Salt. A few thin slices of deli meat can carry a big chunk of your entire day's sodium before you've even added anything. And after 60, your blood pressure gets more sensitive to salt, not less. There's also the processed meat question. the nitrates and preservatives that keep those slices pink and shelf-stable for weeks. None of this means you can never have a sandwich again. It means the sandwich shouldn't be your everyday lunch. Roast a real chicken breast on Sunday and slice it yourself. Rinse the deli slices under water. Sounds odd, but it genuinely washes some of the sodium off. Or just check the label and reach for the low-sodium version. Small move, your heart notices. Which brings us to number 5. The one I promised could actually be dangerous. And here's the strange part. It's not processed at all. It's a piece of fruit, grapefruit. On its own, it's genuinely good for you. Vitamin C, fiber, low in sugar for a fruit. If that were the whole story, I'd be telling you to eat more of it. But here's what almost nobody explains. Grapefruit blocks a specific enzyme in your gut, the one your body uses to break down a long list of everyday medications, certain cholesterol statins, some blood pressure pills, a number of others. When that enzyme is blocked, the medicine doesn't get processed normally. It builds up. A dose that was supposed to be safe can quietly climb to a level that isn't. And the medications it interferes with, they're often the exact ones people over 60 are taking every single day. We're not talking about a truckload of it either. Half a grapefruit or one tall glass of the juice can be enough to matter. So this is the real lesson hiding underneath all 5. Healthy is not one size fits all anymore. After 60, a food isn't just a food, it's a food, plus whatever else you're taking. So please, before you write grapefruit off or keep eating it, do one thing. Ask your pharmacist whether it plays nice with your prescriptions. That's a 2-minute phone call that could save you a very bad week. So here's the thread running through all 5. The food didn't change. You did. Your body after 60 plays by slightly different rules, and the frustrating part is nobody hands you the new rule book. But you just read 5 pages of it. So don't try to fix everything by dinner tonight. Pick one. Just one. Start with breakfast. It's the easiest win, and your muscles will feel it within a couple of weeks. And if you want the flip side of this, the foods you should actually eat more of after 60, the ones that rebuild muscle and protect your memory, I put those in this video right here. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Just a quick note. This video is for general education only, and it isn't medical advice. Everyone's health and medications are different, so talk to your doctor or pharmacist before changing your diet.